Hi Geminis, this is your September 2018 love and relationship reading. And the first message card that I have for you is love. Okay, so I'm feeling like some of you are actually showing some love this month to your partner. If you went through some deceit, and I feel like there's going to be movement in your relationship, because the three message cards that I have for you is love, movement, and deceit. Okay, so I'm just feeling like, when this card came out, I saw it as you're like, okay, I'm going to give this relationship all that I have this time around. If something wasn't working out for you before, I'm feeling like you were thinking about it and you were wondering, like, is this my fault? Is this something that I'm not doing right? Okay, so it's like you revamped yourself, you thought about everything, and you're like, okay, I'm going to offer everything I have. I'm going to give everything I have to this relationship. I'm going to show this person how I really feel. Because Geminis can really be cold and distant sometimes when their needs are not met. So it's like, you're like, okay, I'm going to come out of this cold, distant type, like hermit type mode, and I'm going to give this person my all because I really care about them. I really love them. But then you're also saying to yourself, if this doesn't work out this time, it's not my fault because I'm throwing my all into it. Okay, I'm feeling like that's what some of you may be feeling this month. Also, when I was shuffling the cards for you guys, I felt like some of you were like coming off of the remnants of Mercury retrograde. I don't know why I felt that. It's like some of you were going through something, I would say like maybe June, July, August, and Mercury retrograde went direct, I believe, on August 19th. So it's like some of you are still going through some of that, but you're trying to come out of it with your partner. I see per this reading that whatever you were going through, if it was negative, it's going to take a turn for the positive. Okay, so it's going to change and it's going to be a good situation for you. But I also see that you're trying to help it out a little bit by like throwing your all into it. It's like you don't want to be distant anymore. You don't want to act like the hermit. You don't want to give this person your ass to kiss. Like, even though they may have did you wrong, you decided to give someone, I'm feeling like you decided to give someone a second chance, to be quite honest. And you're like, okay, well, this time around, I'm just going to do my all just to make sure that this person can't say that, oh, you weren't doing this, you weren't doing that, and that's why the relationship didn't work. Okay. The next card that I have for you is movement. So this is sort of like the Chariot card. So I see that where things were stagnant with some of you, there will be movement. Okay, so if you're not seeing it now, you will be seeing it soon. Okay, some of you were going through some deceit, because you have the deceit card here. So, this card just explains that, there was some deception going on. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you, you decided to give someone a second chance. Like if it was a third party situation, you guys talked about it and you're trying to come out of that energy and you're trying to still be in this relationship or be with this partner. Because they promised you, I feel like someone may have promised you forward movement. Like they may have said, okay, I'm going to stop cheating. I'm going to let this third party situation go. And this movement card here is saying that you guys will be moving forward with this person. So that's good. Okay. That's good. Good news. Now, the jumping cards that you had was the Fool. Okay, Major Arcana, the Devil, Major Arcana, Devil reverse, and then you have the Six of Wands. So I'm seeing that some of you will be taking a leap of faith. I'm feeling like it's again, though. When I look at this card, I just see like again, or I hear like again, like, okay, I'm going to take this leap of faith again, and I'm going to give you a second chance again, or a third chance again to get things right. And some of you may be saying this to your partner. And, some of you could be getting new love because this is the Fool card. Maybe you met someone and you're starting a new journey. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is starting over with someone. Okay, because the Devil card is here. So some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, because this is the Capricorn card. It's in a reverse. So I'm feeling like maybe they walked away from something toxic that may have caused you guys to fall out from the beginning. whatever it was. And you have the Six of Wands here. So some of you could have been dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But whatever it was, whenever you get the Six of Wands, that's a victory. That's a good card. So it's like, it's telling you with this new journey that you're going to take, coming out of this toxic situation, Geminis, you're going to be victorious. Okay. So your reading is looking good. There's going to be movement. You're going to be victorious in the situation. Now, the first two cards that I have for you is the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. Let me just fix my lighting a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. You have the Three of Swords, you have the Five of Cups. So I'm feeling like some of you are coming out of heartbreak, third-party situations, like I mentioned before. Okay, maybe a little slow to get over the situation because you have the Five of Cups here. So some of you could be dealing with another air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I'm feeling like some of you went through a lot of heartbreak. Whenever you look at this card, it's really a sad card. There's raining, it's storming in the background. There's three swords. It's in the shape of a rose, but this also reminds me of, like, I don't know. I don't want to say blood because that's so, like, ugh. But I don't know. I'm just feeling like you guys went through a lot with somebody. And with the Five of Cups being here, you're trying to bring yourself out of this situation, okay? And you're trying to realize that there is a soulmate here for you. So someone that you were going through something with, that you were struggling to get over the past. There's two full cups behind you that you're not looking at. So this card, I look at it as like crying over spilt milk. Like, you can't change anything that has happened to you in the past, Gemini. The only thing you can do is, if you're going to accept this person back, is move forward, okay? And hope that this person is going to keep their word when they tell you that things are going to change and they're going to come into this relationship or this marriage and do the right thing. Because you do have the Two of Cups back here, and the Two of Cups is soulmate energy. So some of you could be dealing with a soulmate. The next two cards that I have for you is the Four of Swords, and you have the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Four of Swords, I'm feeling like some of you are definitely healing from something. Okay, whenever you see the Four of Swords in a reading, it's someone that's taking some time out for themselves. They've been thinking about a lot of things concerning the relationship or the marriage, and they're like, okay, you have the Hierophant right next to the Four of Swords, Taurus energy. So some of you could be dealing with the Taurus, but if not, I'm feeling like someone is telling you they're ready to be in a committed relationship. Because when you get the Hierophant in the upright, that's someone who's about rules, regulations. It's like if it's a marriage or if it's a relationship, they want to do the right thing. That's how they work. That's how their mind works. Like, they don't want to come into this breaking the rules, okay? An orthodox way of thinking. So I'm just feeling like you've thought about the situation, and then you may be dealing with someone who's like, okay, let's just make this work. I love you, you love me, and we're just going to move forward. The next two cards I have for you is the Four of Pentacles and the World card. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn per the Four of Pentacles. And you were holding on to this relationship, Gemini, for dear life. Okay, you didn't want it to leave. You didn't want to leave. You didn't want it to leave. You didn't want this person to go because you really knew that this was the person for you. And you have the World card, another major arcana, sitting right next to it, which indicates cycles. Cycles ending, new cycles beginning. Okay, so there's an old cycle that's ending. So whatever was negative, I'm feeling like it's going to be taken out of your life per the universe, Gemini, and positive things are going to come in for you. Okay. The next two cards I have for you is the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. Okay, so some of you, like I said, could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And some of you could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But with these two cards right next to each other, I'm seeing here that you're offering love to someone, but you're waiting for them to come into the situation, or you may be waiting for them to offer you love back. Okay. Also, you have the Page of Cups here. Wow. And you have the Two of Swords. Okay. So with the Page of Cups and with the Two of Swords, I see that someone is offering you love, Geminis, but it may be immature. And when I say immature, it's like you have the Queen of Cups here offering love, and you have the Page of Cups Just moving the cards so you can see them all. So you have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. The Queen of Cups, she's coming in. She's offering a full cup of love. Now, this Page of Cups, they're coming in, and their love is like immature. So they may be giving you some of it and not giving you all of it. Or they may be acting like, I'm trying to see the word that I'm looking for here. It's just like it's not mature. And what I mean by that is they're not giving you all of their love yet. Maybe they're still coming out of this situation that you guys were going through. So they haven't offered all of themselves yet, but they're working. I feel like they're working on it. But also with this Two of Swords, I feel like that's confusing you. Because you're like, okay, I'm here. I'm the Queen of Cups and I'm offering you everything. I'm saying I'm going to throw my everything into this relationship to make it work. So you can't come in half-stepping. You can't come in giving me a little bit of love. You have to give me everything. The Page of Cups is love being offered, but it's immature. So it's like someone who's not giving their all. Someone could be putting in more, I want to say that, in the relationship, but they're just not doing it yet. Okay. I do see it happening because you did have the Six. Oh, I can't pick up this card. Sorry about that. You did have the Six of Wands here. So that's a victory. So you will get what you want out of this situation, Gemini. But I'm just feeling like this person's moving a little slow for your taste. Okay, I'll say that. But you have the Two of Swords here also. So with this Two of Swords, you may be feeling like it's confusing to you. Like, you may be asking yourself, like, what do they want? Do they want this relationship or not? Like, and if you want it, you need to come into this relationship as I am and give me your all. So you're wanting someone to put their all into it like you're putting your all into it. The next two cards I have for you is the Sun card and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Leo for some of you. And with the Sun card, this is like a great card to have. This is a major arcana. And not only is it a major arcana, but it's an abundance of everything. It's like you wanting the same thing as this person that you're dealing with wants. But with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, I'm feeling like sometimes this person offers you the love that you're looking for, Gemini. And then on some days, they don't. So you could be dealing with wishy-washy energy with this Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with someone who runs in and out of your life. You could be dealing with someone who calls you and talks to you all day 1 minute, and then the next minute they're like sort of distant, or they're like, oh, I had something to do today, I couldn't call you today, you know. I don't know. I'm just feeling like with this Knight of Wands being here with the Sun card, it's like sometimes you get the love that you're looking for and you're happy about it, and then other times you may not. The next two cards I have for you is the Justice and the Hangman. So some of you could be dealing with the Libra. Now this Justice card is in the reverse. So I'm feeling like you're waiting on things to get balanced out in this relationship. If you're not dealing with the Libra and this doesn't symbolize Libra for you, then you're dealing with a situation that's not balanced and you're feeling it. And I'm feeling like it's stagnant, like it's holding up the situation. It's like the love is there because you did get the Love card. So both of you guys feel the same way. But you know what I truthfully feel, Geminis? I'm feeling like if someone was in a third-party situation with you, okay? If this is your partner and they're cross-watching and they had a third-party situation, I'm feeling like they're trying to come out of that situation. This is why this is the message that I'm getting here from Spirit. I don't know. I'm just feeling like, because whenever you have the Justice card, because there's two major arcanas here. It's the Justice card sitting right next to the Hangman. So it's like they're going to come out of it, but I'm feeling like they're a little stagnant. They're taking their time. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever the energy is within them, they're just moving really slow. Okay, so I feel like you're going to get it because you did have the Six of Wands. So this partner is going to come through for you, but they're just moving a little slow for you. The next two cards I have for you is the Nine of Wands and you have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, like you're guarding your heart because you remember the sneakiness, the deceit that this person did to you. And you're like, okay, I love this person, right? I'm going to give them a chance to make things right. Okay, you do have movement here, so things are going to move forward for you. But I feel like for some of you, you're still going to be guarding your heart. And that's just the way it is. You know, that's like natural. That's how it is. Because if someone hurts you, per the Seven of Swords, you know, you're going to have a guard up protecting yourself so that this never happens to you again. Even though you love this person and you're moving forward, you still have your guard up. The next two cards I have for you is the Empress, and you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So whoever you're dealing with, like, I'm feeling like you were really nurturing this relationship. Like, a lot. Some of you could be pregnant, okay, because this is a pregnancy card. But if you're not pregnant, you know, with the Empress, I'm feeling like you were really like nurturing to this person, and they know that. So they're trying, per the Eight of Swords, to come out of this stuck, restricted energy. Like whatever they were feeling stuck about, whatever they were feeling restricted about, whatever they didn't understand, they couldn't see clearly. I see them coming out of it because they know what they have in you. They don't want to lose this. Look at this. Like, they don't want to lose that. They're not going to lose that. So if someone is moving slow, you may just have to give them time to work things out, because the next two cards that I have for you is a Death card in reverse, and you have the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Like, you can't get any better than that. With this Death card, it's in reverse. So I'm feeling like if someone was in denial of leaving something or letting something end, if it had anything to do with the third-party situation, they're going to be coming out of that. This is also the Scorpio card, so some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? But it's sitting next to the Wheel, so it's like you have an unexpected turn of events. Things are going to work out in your favor. You know, you have, like, this is fate. This was meant to be, okay? You also have the Two of Cups, and you have the Lover's card. So you pulled your card in this, you know, this reading, which is the Gemini card. The Lover's card is the Gemini card. You are dealing with the soulmate for some of you. Okay. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But if it's not, it's your soulmate. And I'm feeling like this person has made a choice. They decided to work things out with you. They love you. They want to be with you. If there was a third party situation, I just feel like somebody's going to be walking away from that. But it's going to take them some time to get out of it. Okay, so it will be up to you, Gemini, to allow this person to go through the cycles that they need to go through, because you did have the World card. So it's going to be cycles ending, cycles beginning, and whatever it is, I see that you guys are going to have good things coming your way with this person. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for your love and relationship reading, Geminis, for September 2018. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at My Cards Never Lie Tarot. I put up the energy of the day. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 cards. Sometimes it's more than that, depending on what comes out of the deck when I'm shuffling. Also, I am on Instant Go, so if you want to reach out to me there, if you have a question that you want answered, you can chat it to me, and I'll respond back to you. And I will see you guys next month. Bye.